based on your learning of the industry or anything that you've noticed, if somebody who's just joined as an illustrator in an organization, and I'm saying it's a decent, well-to-do organization that is looking for new talent, what should a typical illustrator today be compensated?
I would think it would be anywhere from 50 odd.
Okay.
Again, depending if you're just out of uni or
Yeah.
if you're, you've been drawing for a while and you have a substantial portfolio. I would say 50 odd to okay, I'll start from the lower, from the starting range, which is about 30 odd, all the way to like $1.5 lakh odd.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe I have a range of what I could do when I do a full-time role with an organization as an illustrator.
Also depends on the organization.
Also, of course, absolutely. Which is why I think the range is powerful to think about. And that's why I said like maybe like a well-to-do, a decentish organization where I can apply and see where that takes me. But while I'm doing that, I've also seen like a lot of young people do these side quests as they call them, which is
side quests is the best name.
Just to go and like do these freelance projects, which keeps them creatively fueled.
So good,
right?
So good. I cannot stress how important that is, because even for me, I mean, honestly, I don't do as many as I wish I did, but I still do them, where you do personal project, because that keeps your fire burning, and no company is going to come and offer money to do these joyful, like very close to your heart kind of project. It's just harder. You should always do it, whether you're working for an organization or you're freelancing, you should always be doing personal projects on the side.
That's
because
very cool.
like it could be just a drawing, it could be products, it could be anything, but that is your creative spark, or your the thing that keeps you in the That's
awesome. No, that's great advice, because then I know that I could probably create a mix. And
Absolutely.
if that mix, if I'm at like somebody who is earning say 50 to 70,000 rupees when I've started out, and I'm doing a full-time role because I need that consistency in my life.
Of course.
And with that, I'm also finding ways of finding creative fuel, which is doing these side quests, these personal projects, as we may
one thing is that when people are working full-time, they find it harder too, which is why it's even more important. Because then you can get into that rut of like, just doing like very specific. Actually, that can happen both ways. But I think with the other one, you have dents of time. But with like being in an organization, like you drew all day, then you come home, do you want to draw back when you're but I think you should carve out a little bit of time, because then you can get burnt out otherwise.
Right? No, this is like how I'm thinking of this is like, imagine that there was a whiteboard and we started out as saying that, you know what, Alicia, I'm starting this journey and I need you to help me understand that if I go from 50,000 rupees as a person getting a job and doing this, I want to get to point B. I want to get to some point B.
Right.
And I need to understand that this career graph has a way for it to go up. And I know that there are multiple things that I could do.
Absolutely.
But what is the absolute infinite? When I say absolute infinite, it's like, how much can I possibly earn being an illustrator who has only 12 hours or 14 hours in a day to give this?
We are in a beautiful time in this world. I know, again, everyone's scared of AI and all this stuff. Nothing. No one should worry. Because there's so much that tech has done for creatives to be able to put their hands in multiple things that can make them money. Firstly, it can be product, and it can be teaching, it can be just online consulting, whatever it is, drawing. Now, if you want to earn beyond a point, like you said, you only have 12, you're working 8 hours a day or whatever, you're drawing for 8 hours a day, there's a roof where you can only earn to that much, even if you charge the most that you can earn with any service-based job. Now, the question is, how do you increase your income if you want to go to your infinite, as you mentioned? And that only comes with passive income. Passive incomes are things that happen on the side where money keeps generating without you putting your hands in it all the time. Like for me to do a consulting job, I have to draw. A consulting as in like a brief, I have to draw, and my time is spent there. So how much time I put in is how much returns I get. Versus passive income, which makes money on the side without me needing to like say hold up a t-shirt and sell. That should be recurring by itself. The same thing happens with teaching, where you pre-record record some classes, you sell them online, and then money comes in from that passively. You just have one investment of time, and that becomes. That can go up.
Understood.
How much ever you want. depending on things. So you can, I don't know if you want numbers, but like it
Yeah,
can go,
absolutely.
easy can go up to a crore a year, like easy.
Oh, wow.
So again, depending on how much you're selling, how much you're doing, how much game you have in the field, like how much you charge per illustration, and all those things.
Very cool.
But-
So if I think about it, like even as a crore a year, I'm thinking of it as I could do education,
You can
I
do
could
education,
do consultations.
You can do consulting. You can consulting wouldn't be as much. Consulting can be two. One is you can, but that doesn't become illustration though. Like
Right.
consulting would be, say, consulting for companies who say, but that's more design.
Understood. Okay.
The second one is I know a lot. Some people do consulting. I've not seen in India as much, honestly. But consulting. So as an illustrator, I established, I can consult younger illustrators who want, and it'll be a one-on-one consultation. I charge a fee.
Oh, got
I will
it.
tell you what
Got
I feel
it.
is lacking in your portfolio, what is the services you can touch point, maybe put in a few
Right.
contacts to you, and then you take it from
that
there. So
seems
it's
like still in the education world.
it is still a service, but
Yeah.
it's still a lot more. You'd have to do it one time. You can do, I think, follow-up calls, and then it's like at least
see.
like a few more projects already in the thing.